Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with one of the new best Mega Knight Wall Breakers decks. In this deck, you have a lot of offensive potential. You have an incredibly fast cycle to always get back to your Wall Breakers, Bandit, and Mega Knight. And then you have the Miner to tank for goblins or minions. If your opponent snowballs or zaps your minions or goblins, you're still going to be able to get value from them in every scenario. Mega Knight is one of the best cards in Clash Royale right now because so many people are going to be spamming you with their very own Wall Breakers and Bandit decks. Mega Knight is able to destroy that and give you quick counter push because it jumps to your opponent's tower and it gives them little time to build up elixir to defend. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with one of the new easiest decks in Clash Royale. And if you guys want to support me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. By using creator code SirTag, I get a percentage of all money spent in the shop at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on my videos and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go for goblins to open up this game. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's good. This guy is gonna go in for a bar barrel. So when we see that, it could be Rare Miter, it could be Bridge Spam, it could be Golem. There's a lot of things that it could be. It could also be Graveyard. Ooh. After we see the Knight, I'm expecting it to be more so Graveyard. So I want to go for Wall Breakers on the left-hand side. He's going to go for Baby Dragon, maybe Tombstone, Ice Wizard, Tornado. He goes in for the Tombstone instead. Okay, so we can go in for a Musketeer to go and destroy all that. I know that the Musketeer is going to be able to kill the Baby Dragon. It actually baits out a poison as well. So yeah, just confirming my suspicions that it's Graveyard. He would not be rocking poison with Baby Dragon, Tombstone, Ice Wizard, and all of these cards if he wasn't going to be running Graveyard. It is the only win condition that is possible at this point. So I want to go in for... no, he's going to Knight that, so I don't want to go in for Mega Knight on top of the Knight. Ooh, he's going to Tornado to the King Tower, so then he saves the Knight on defense. That's also pretty good. I respect that play. He did just use Tornado, so then I want to go for Miner in the back, just because he's not going to predict it, and he's going to drop the Knight in the safe spot, because he thinks that I'm going to go for... oh, I want to get maximum damage here. Well, you know what would have happened? That Miner would have went straight into its death. It would have just got connected to directly to the Knight, and I wouldn't have gotten any value from it. I at least get some damage if I drop it in the back because he's not going to predict it, even though it's not the most maximum amount of damage that I could get. It's still really, really clean. So it's just important to not be greedy and take what you can get. We're going to go in for a Mega Knight here, and we're going to see what's up. I mean, in single elixir, we have an advantage. In double elixir, we don't. So that's the biggest issue. Because he should be able to just go for Knight and get counter push every time now. So I need a Wall Breakers, so he's not able to Graveyard with this. I want him to spend elixir, so then he feels uncomfortable graveyarding. He's just going to eat that in Graveyard anyway. Oh my gosh, this guy's insane. He's probably going to poison this. I need to go for minions anyway, and I need to be able to kill this. Probably cycling Zap if our minions die. You know what? I want to go in for goblins. It's fine. They don't die here. If any more skeletons spawned, we were going to be able to kill them with the goblins. He did not, though. He's going to go in for Ice Wizard. We want to go in for Miner and Wall Breakers because he's going to have to spend Tombstone and Knight here if he wants to be able to defend that, and that's a negative elixir trade for him for sure. So I want to go in for another Musketeer here, and I probably want a Mega Knight right on top of all the bridge spam and have the Musketeer go and kill the skeletons because Musketeer, if it gets poisoned, it doesn't die for a while, and we can guarantee that we're at least going to get some value from it, right? We can go for a Bandit, and we can go in for minions on the right because he just used his Knight, so it's going to be more difficult for him to defend both sides. If we're going to be able to kill the Tombstone, then I can also follow up with Wall Breakers right after. And if the Tombstone falls and the Wall Breakers go directly towards the tower, then he's not able to rattle off a Graveyard. He's going to be forced to Tornado. So that's the card cycle that we want. We want to have him spending elixir on defense in every situation instead of going in for elixir on offense and graveyarding me because I can't counter it when he gets and rattles off of poison. I'm going to go Bandit here in hopes that he drops Knight, so then he has to drop Tombstone on this. And then if the Tombstone falls, then we can go for Wall Breakers immediately after. You guys kind of get the gist of my card cycle at this point for sure. We're trying to make sure that he doesn't have the Tombstone in cycle for the Wall Breakers, and he doesn't have the Knight in cycle for our Bandit. And if that happens, then we can always get nice interactions. I'm going to go in for a Bandit again, following up with the Musketeer, so then we can get more value from it. And, yep, we're unfortunately going to have a bad card cycle here. I think that we could be in some trouble. Definitely want to go in for goblins on defense because they're going to be more efficient for their elixir. And I want to go in for Wall Breakers as soon as possible so then he's not able to follow up. I need to zap the skeletons or they're going to overwhelm my tower here. So the Baby Dragon might get a hit and that would be tragic. Does not get a hit on our towers, so I need to go in for Knight plus... well, not Knight. I need to go in for Miner plus Bandit. And maybe we beat out a Tombstone. I think the Bandit will connect though because he doesn't have Knight in cycle since it's just cycle on the left-hand side. So we're in a really good scenario now. I just need to keep applying aggression. I'm going to go Mega Knight at the river, and I'm going to follow up with the Miner in the back, so then he's not able to Graveyard. Graveyard Poison destroys us with this deck, so I'm just trying to play as aggressive as possible so he's not able to do that. I'm going to zap so we get one more Miner hit. Oh, we don't get it. One more miner hit, we'll finish off the game. So we're just going to try to cycle back to it as quickly as possible, or cycle a zap. Miner to 64 and zapped is well over 37 hit points. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. I'm very happy to win that matchup because it's incredibly difficult to win in double elixir. In single elixir, we obviously have matchup advantage, but in double elixir, when he's able to consistently afford the graveyard poison with night pushes or barbarial tank, then we will lose the game. All of our counters in our deck, as you guys can see with the goblins and the minions, will get poisoned and we will not be able to defend. So we have to play extremely aggressive and use offense as the best defense, so he's not able to afford the graveyard plus poison. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to go in for wall breakers in the middle, and we're going to split it, so he has to defend both sides. His barbarial misses, and it gets pulled back by the wall breakers. That is the best start we could have ever hoped for. So now I can go in for minions and miner here if I really want to. I'm definitely going to. I want to go and get as much value on defense to offense conversion as possible. He's going to go for skeletons that we can subsequently zap and get more miner hits now. And the bandit's not going to be able to break through, but then he's going to force out another small spell. This is really good. Remember, he's going to have Barb Barrel, so he's going to drop that on top of our wall breakers. We want to split them every single time, so then he's going to have to spend more elixir than he wants to. He's going to have to Barb Barrel plus like maybe skeletons or ice spirit here. So we'll see what he does. He's going to musketeer instead. That was really well played. That was really, really well played, actually. Since he's got two small spells, he might not have a big one, so I have to wait and see. Whoa, he's going to go for a pre-Barb Barrel? I think that's pretty interesting, because I can Mega Knight and get 6 worth of value for only 7 elixir. We're going to go for minions here, and I think we can support it even heavier with a miner. He's not going to have musketeer in cycle, so I think that... Oh, that was such a good Hog Rider. I got to give him credit where credit is due. He had no answer to that, so he was forced to go in for a Hog Rider to pull it back because he didn't have musketeer back because he cycled it earlier. That was really, really well played. This guy's a great player. That was super innovative. So, yeah, his card cycle was screwed. The only way that he could ever do that is dropping in win condition on defense. And it still wasn't the best scenario for him, but he still got a lot of damage with the Hog Rider. He took a lot of damage at the same time, though. But, yeah, obviously Musketeer earlier would have been the best cycle for him. He just didn't have it. So skeletons are cycled. I really, really want to go in for wall breakers here. I don't really want to split them because we know he's going to go drop Musketeer. Okay, we're going to go in for goblins here instead. I'm going to go for wall breakers on the right, so then he has to go in for his Musketeer on that side if he wants to defend it. He doesn't really care, though. Yeah, he's playing this super well. Extremely good player. So I have to focus up and play my best here if I have any hope of winning this game. I know that my Mega Knight is going to be our best answer on killing that Musketeer, so then he's not able to spam the river as much as he wants to. He knows that I want to try to keep this alive. I'm going to zap here, so then we can keep the... ooh, it's not happening. Now I don't have zap on offense. I need to go for dual lane aggression. We need to go for a bandit at the river. The Mega Knight's going to be able to jump for joy. Obviously, his Barb Barrel doesn't reach, and our bandit connects to the right-hand side, so that's great. So our goblins are able to shut down that Hog Rider with only 1 hit. We're in a decent scenario now. It looks like he's probably going to go in for a Hog Rider on the right-hand side when we cycle this, so I want to save my Mega Knight for that. I don't expect him to go in the same lane as us. So we're going to go in for wall breakers and miner here. We're going to see if he doubles small spells or if he just lets that die. I think we can zap and get at least one of them to connect to the tower. That was really, really clean. So at this point in the game, this guy's impressed me the entire time. I definitely made a couple slip-ups, not defending the Hog Riders when I should have. But for the most part, this game has been pretty good on my end too. But yeah, man, this guy's decision-making has been splendid. We're going to go in for minions off to the side, so if he had snowballed the goblins, he wouldn't have been able to hit them both. The Mega Knight's going to die, so I need to go probably for wall breakers on the left, make something happen from this. Alright, so I think we can win this game. Obviously, the Hog Rider on the right is going to be pretty annoying, so I need to still defend that, but the Muskie is going to lock on, and we're going to come away with the victory. GG, well played. This guy is an extremely good player. And that took a lot to win that game, but we were gradually able to overcome that. Super good Hog Rider play early on. When I thought the game was won, it was not won. But we keep up the streak, and we're going to be moving on to the next one. Hopefully, we can assert dominance there. We're going to go in for wall breakers to start open this game, and we're going to see what's up. This man is not dropping anything. Then he goes in for Electro. He's going to be able to stop it. Wall breakers should not connect. If you drop the Electro in the middle, it always does the splits. And yeah, he's probably going to have Pekka, guys. This is going to be a tough matchup. Playing against Pekka is not going to be my favorite thing to play against, especially against later in GC when they actually know how to play the deck correctly. Whoa! Not the deck I was thinking. So we can Musketeer here. We should be able to kill the Dark Prince and still have the Musketeer alive that I can subsequently follow up with Mega Knight. So I didn't take damage on either side. from the princes at least. Mega Knight's going to jump, which is really good. I can split wall breakers if I want to. I'd rather go for minions and then split wall breakers. Minions are going to be able to kill the Mega Minion. He's going to fireball, okay. Then one of them connects on the right. This is going to be a tough one. I thought for sure it was going to be Pekka, so I wanted to play a little bit more aggressive when he cycled that. So then maybe we could beat out the Pekka. But we weren't able to without the Mega Knight. He doesn't have Pekka, man. We wanted to bait out his Pekka when we weren't going to drop Mega Knight, just dropping spam cards. Then we would have a really good counter push with Mega Knight afterward. But this is going to be double Prince. It's going to be harder to beat because he has 2 ground units that are really, really good against our Mega Knight instead of just 1. Usually it's just going to be the simple, oh, I have double print, or I have like Pekka, and that's going to be my only ground counter to the Mega Knight. But this guy's got double princes, so there is that. I think we might have to do like a crazy tower trade here and then try to get away with just goblins, but he's got logs, so I'm not feeling like that's going to be spectacular, but we're going to try to do it. He's going to go in for a log. Oh, wait, he didn't log the goblins. He logged the other side. Guys, we have a chance of winning this game now. We go for wall breakers. We can go and pull the prince right into the bandit, and the bandit's going to be able to kill it. This is going really well. Wow. Guys, we get a connection as well? Baby, we're back in it. We're back in it, baby. I just need to Mega Knight right on top. He's going to fireball, but he's not going to be able to kill. It's still going to be alive. It's going to go walk on the other side, so now we can go in for a miner with it. We can go in for minions on the other side, so the Mega Knight's going to have something with it. He's going to log, so then we bait out a zap. The triple spell is really obnoxious, though. I'm not going to lie here. At least he won't be able to zap the bandit, so it's going to be able to kill the prince before it charges. I'm going to go in for wall breakers on the right. We'll bait out another spell, probably. This is like the toughest matchup I've played in a long, long time, guys. I'm going to eat the entire Electro Wizard. He's going to fireball again, probably. And then we'll try to get more counter push. We can't really win unless he fireballs and then tries to log. So then he doesn't have login cycle for the goblins. So you guys notice what I'm doing. I'm trying to bait out spells so I can create an opportunity to go in. But it's unfortunate because this deck is such a good matchup against us. Alright. So I'm thinking now that I have to go and Mega Knight here and eat the Dark Prince and then go in for probably Bandit afterward. I don't know if it's going to be enough. This seems like a really, really tough one. The Bandit will be able to stop, but he's just going to fireball that. So yeah, if they have double Prince, triple spell, that is one of those matchups that I don't think you can win. Very close one, though. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. I'm going to go for goblins here to open up this game and drop it in the safe spot because that's where everyone drops the miner at the start, including me. I just don't want to get that King Tower activation. So he might have Balloon here. I'm just having a suspicion after seeing Bats, Miner, and Musketeer. No, he's not? What are those? That is such a good start for me, though, guys. The game's already over. Whenever someone decides to spam at the river and you have Mega Knight, you automatically win. It is the Noob Crusher. Well, he's definitely not a noob, but because he's like running a real deck and he's trying to defend here. And he actually pulled it to the opposite lane instead of taking damage on the tower that was like, lower HP. So he made some really good plays, but it did overcommit at the start. If your opponent's aggressive, it crushes them. Automatically just allows you to win the game. I'm up 1,000 damage, so if I play better than my opponent, I should not lose the game at this point anymore. Very, very happy to be in this scenario. I'm going to go and split wall breakers and then have enough elixir for any type of defense here with Zap and make sure that his bandit does not ruin our day. So I don't have Zap and Cycle for the bats, but it's totally fine. The wall breaker on the left will connect and his bats don't give him any counter push whatsoever. So I'm able to go in for miner plus minions on the right, and this is going to be really good because he doesn't have bats, he doesn't have any real air counter that's efficient. He's just going to have a simple Musketeer for 4 elixir that dies to our minions. So I'm able to Mega Knight right on top. I waited instead of Mega Knighting on top of the miner earlier because I wanted to be able to hit the goblins and that. And I didn't want to drop it back here and have it wait for it to jump. So he's going to go drop a bandit. He might actually be able to fully counter it. Yeah, so if you time it correctly, he didn't do it correctly, but if you do time it correctly, you can fully stop a Mega Knight for a bandit for a +4 trade. It was one of my favorite tips in Clash Royale. The timing is difficult, but the charge has to happen as soon as the Mega Knight lands with his jump. And if you're able to accomplish that, you get a lot of value. I need to go for a miner here. I'm trying to hit bats with zaps, so I'm just going to wait. He's got Mega Knight as well. Hey, maybe we're going to be able to pull it off. Let's see, guys. So if I'm able to do it, that'd be sick. And I did do it. I actually did do it. Okay, so we still might take a lot of damage, but if you guys want to look at the timing, I was able to accomplish it. I'm so glad that I was able to talk about it, and then I actually pulled it off. It's not the easiest interaction to do, but yeah, as soon as the Mega Knight's right about to land, your bandit needs to dash, and it needs to be invulnerable at that moment. And we were able to get a very nice interaction instead of having everything just die there. We go for Goblin, so his bandit walks towards us, and then we're going to go in for bandit. Looks like he's got the exact same deck as us, but he's just going to have bats instead. I prefer to have minions because I have an answer to balloon then, whereas he doesn't. I can go and drop Miner just to get more chip. And it looks like it's going to be a different... I don't know. I can't do much here. I just want to go in for Mega Knight. I want to go in for Miner first, and then Mega Knight on top of the wall breakers. Because if the wall breakers die, and the bats just go right on top of our Mega Knight, we're going to be in a fine scenario. If we're fighting on our side of the map, we're in a great spot, in my opinion at least. I don't want to cycle anything with this because he might Mega Knight again, so I just want to play defensive and wait and see what he's going to do. If he continues to spam us, I think that we're going to be fine if I'm able to zap and then get my spam on top of his wall breakers before they connect. And now I think he's going to have to Mega Knight this, and he won't have elixir to deal with the Miner. So yeah, I think we probably win the game. He's going to have to Mega Knight that, right? I don't think that you're not allowed to Mega Knight that. Yeah, GG, well played, and peace out. So I knew he was going to have to Mega Knight. He didn't realize that, and I knew that we would be able to get too much damage with the Miner if he didn't. This guy's going to go and cycle archers, and he's going to have star-leveled skeletons as well. This man is trying to stunt on me here. What does he got? He's going to have 2.9 Expo, undoubtedly so. He's going to have a maxed 2.9 Expo deck with all of the gold card levels. What are you going to be rocking, dude? Blueberry. What do we want to do? Probably zap the skeletons because it's going to be difficult for him to ever defend our miners. Whoa, they both connected. Miner is able to not get that much damage, but I can't believe that we were able to get a lot of value from the Musketeer connecting to his tower. This bandit is going to get us a lot of value. We want to zap this just so the Mega Knight's able to get on top of the Xbow. So Mega Knight's a really good answer to Xbow and single elixir, but when he stacks multiple Teslas, we could lose the game. So the way that I want to play this is I want to use Mega Knight and I want to use Musketeer in tandem, and that's going to be how I break through. The Musketeer damage per second will be able to annihilate Teslas, kill skeletons really quickly from a distance, and allow me to get the Mega Knight on top of the Xbow in every scenario. So I want to save my Musketeer from every subsequent interaction. Also, another thing, guys, in these matchups, if he cycles Xbows, I can't let those Xbows survive, so I'm going to be minering, and I'm going to be going in for bandits every single time. It's going to be applying a lot of aggression, so I kill an Xbow, I killed Ice Golem, and I bait out Ice Spirit. So that's already going to be well worth the investment that I dropped. And then he's cycling archers that I can just follow up with a Goblins on. And if he logs, well, the Goblins already fulfilled their utility anyway. And then if he logs, then he's not going to have an answer to the wall breakers, so it's nice because I have two things that he has to log with in the stack. I'm going to go for a Musketeer, so if he fireballs, then he's going to be down a lot of elixir because he can't kill the Musketeer. So we want to go in for minions, and we want to go for Mega Knight at the river before it locks onto us. I can probably go in for a bandit here to go and snipe the Ice Golem and then have it still go on his side of the map. So the bandit was expedited because I dropped it in the middle. Got on top of his stuff a little bit quicker, and he's probably gonna have to go in for a log here, so let's go in for wall breakers on the left and test his limits. The Musketeer will lock on if he doesn't. He's gonna go for a Tesla, so he's not able to support his Xbow anymore. And the Musketeer did lock on. This is really good for us. I can go in for minions. He's cycling a log, and then he's gonna go in for another Xbow. So I want to just go in for a bandit on this one, and then maybe we can go in for a miner on top of the tower for some more chip damage. This is one of those few scenarios that I feel comfortable doing this because he doesn't have Tesla in cycle because he cycled it really early on. And then I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to get a lot of value with this miner, so it was worth it. That was a ton of damage. So I want to go and cycle Musketeer in the back because this is the only thing that's like really slow in this deck that will give me passive utility value over time. Need to go in for Goblins in the back and then Mega Knight lower. So then the Mega Knight has time to walk up and do its stuff. So I have time to build up minions and a lot of elixir here. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to defend this if I go in for a miner and then zap any skeletons, or if the miner is just able to tank for those minions for a little bit longer. So I'm in a difficult scenario, as you guys can see. I don't have enough elixir for the Mega Knight, so I'm going to be forced to go and drop our Goblins before we go in for the Mega Knight, and then we go for Musketeer. I think he's going to log, so I drop my Mega Knight immediately, and then I Musketeer after. Just because I thought he was going to drop like an Ice Golem or something, he didn't. Interestingly enough, he's going to go in for a Tesla. We can go in for a bandit here. Did not snipe. I thought it would for whatever reason. I can zap to kill the skeletons, hit the archers, and allow the bandit to be alive a little bit longer so the Musketeer is able to get more damage on the tower. So this is one of those games that I want to bait out the Tesla here with the wall breakers. If that does happen, then I'm able to go in for a Mega Knight here. He's going to log. I wonder, yeah, so it's going to connect. That's totally fine. Look at all the damage that I have on his tower, and look at all of the elixir that I have compared to him. If I just cycle a zap here, we have a lot to work with, and I know that I will still be able to defend my tower. So I played more aggressive in that situation because I had a lot of HP on my tower still, and I want to finish off this game. It's triple elixir. I'm pretty confident that we can miner cycle them out, and we will be able to get the Musketeer locked on the right, so we will be able to win this game. So in triple elixir, you will lose this game quite often if you're not playing really, really aggressive, because if he stacks Teslas, he's going to win the game. I want him to cycle Teslas on the other side, not at the river. If he stacks Teslas, I will lose. I can't go into that. If there's 2 Teslas stacked, I will lose the game because it's just too much damage per second.